I'm back.
In this life, whoever lays a hand on them, I'll make them pay with their life. Why are you raving this early in the morning? Get dressed and get to work. Don't hold up the family's food supply.
Ciao.
What have I done, Mingyu?
Xiao Yu. Dad, eat.
I have to save them. Jiang Haikao, have you lost your mind? Mingyu is a useless woman who can't bear a son. I have every right to hit her. If you want to hit someone, hit me. What good would hitting you do? If you're going to hit someone, hit this useless woman. Touch one finger
On my daughter.
and I'll take one from you. Did you take the wrong medicine? Your wife can't bear a son. She's a disgrace to the Jiang family. Your daughter is just a burden, a freeloader, and you're protecting them? Who in the village doesn't know you married? A hen that can't lay eggs? Jiang Haikao, have you lost your mind? How dare you stand in your mother's way? A useless woman who can't bear a son is nothing but a burden to the Jiang family. I'll send her back to her parents today. A woman should know her place and take her scolding. Third son, you're protecting her? Then who's going to do the work around here? I won't earn another work point for this brigade. That filthy pond behind the hill that nobody wants. I'm going to lease it and raise fish. Oh, heavens! Your wings have gotten strong, huh? Now you're defying your own family for outsiders? You've got no conscience left. You won't do honest farm work, but you want to mess with a filthy pond? I'll break your legs today. That pond is full of rotting weeds. It reeks so badly in summer, people cover their noses. If you can raise even half a fish, I'll eat this wall. Once he loses everything, and can't even afford coarse grain, what use will you be to him then? You might as well remarry early. We can at least get some money to buy Xiaowei candy. Second sister is right. When he comes crawling back after failing, don't go soft and bail him out. I've handed over every penny I've earned all these years. I've done more than enough for this family. Jiang Haikao, if you walk out that door today, don't call me dad again. Mingyu, think it through while you can. When he's too poor to afford watery porridge, we'll see if you can still smile. Don't say I didn't warn you. Old Bachelor Li the Lame at the east end of the village needs a farmhand. When the pond yields fish in 3 months, you can go work Old Bachelor Li's fields at the east end. You. Haikao, I've had enough. Getting cursed at by your mother every day, bullied by Jinlin, and Xiaoyu can't even eat a single egg. Let's split up. I'll take the child back to my parents' home. At least we won't have to live by other people's moods. Mom, I don't want to go to Grandma's. I want to stay with Dad. Mingyu, I was a fool before. I was blindly obedient to my parents. I let them bully you and Xiaoyu. From now on, no matter what, I won't let you two suffer anymore. I went around to the back hill earlier. I walked the whole pond and checked the mud depth and the water flow. I know it all. I know exactly how to fertilize the water and raise fry. I've got it all figured out. Once we fix up the pond, fish and shrimp will keep multiplying. We'll have fresh fish at every meal. That all sounds nice. But your mother Jinlin and Junfeng have never let us live in peace. You're taking them on all by yourself. If anyone dares touch you or Xiaoyu again, I won't swallow my anger like I did before. Chow, you brought out all your equipment. I didn't see you at the brigade's work tally today. Don't tell me you're done earning work points. I'm done with brigade work for good. Are you crazy? That pond has stunk for years. The mud is so deep, you can't pull your feet out. How many people in the village have tried? They all ended up losing money. Why jump into this pit? Others couldn't make it work. But that doesn't mean I can't. I've known you since we were kids. Whenever you make up your mind, you've never been wrong. The woods behind the hill are remote. It's too dangerous to guard the pond alone. I'll help with all the heavy work from now on. What's going on? Everyone, take a look. The bottom is all rotten roots and foul mud. Any fry put in here will die in 3 days. I've raised fish for 20 years. If this pond can produce fish, I'll burn my fish farming manual. Uncle Joe, I'll make a bet with you. I'll raise fish in this pond, and you stand under the big willow at the village entrance for a day, telling everyone you meet, Jiang Haikao raises fish better than I do. Chow is really risking it all. Fine, I'll take that bet. Brother Chow, the mud is deep enough to trap a person, and the water reeks. Can it really raise live fish? I honestly don't feel confident. Years after my previous life began, I traveled all over the country. With a major aquatic dealer from the provincial capital, I visited every major fish farm. I mastered the whole water fertilizing process and every technique for raising fry. It's just a shame that back then, because of my brother's gambling debts, I never got to start my own pond. This pond looks ruined, but it has living spring water. The mud has just built up for too long. We'll reinforce the pond walls first. What good will compost alone do? The mud is blocking the riverbed. Look at these marks. Wild crucian carp and grass carp left them while feeding at dusk. That means the spring water brought in wild fish. Even if there are wild fish, there are only a few. We can't build a living on that. Once the fish come out to feed tonight, we'll know the truth. Then you'll see this method isn't just a fantasy. Good heavens! I was holding my breath before. Now I'm truly convinced. Brother Chow, your skill is unmatched in the whole village. A bad pond can still produce good fish. Find the right method, and mud can become a treasure. These grass carp are huge. Who would have thought this filthy pond could produce such fish? Everyone used to say Haikao was wasting his time. Now he's really hauling in fish. We won't have to live by the Jiang family's moods anymore. That's right. Don't let him fool you. That basket of fish could have been stolen from another pond. How could that filthy ditch possibly raise fish this fat? Those fish could have come from anywhere. If they were stolen, the whole village would be disgraced. I cleared this pond scoop by scoop, working day and night to care for it. You want a share of the fish? Then tell me, did you lift a finger to help? Oh, so this is how you repay the family that raised you? You catch fish and won't share them with your own family. The pond mud must have covered your conscience. I used to fish in the river every day. I handed over every work point one earned. You ate what I earned at every meal. But Mingyu and Xiaoyu couldn't even get one egg. As for conscience, you threw yours away long ago. I've been helping Chaojie guard the pond and clear the mud every day. I watched those fish fry grow up from day one. You don't lift a finger, yet you open your mouths and sling mud. Where do you get the nerve? The moment the fish sell, you forget your roots. All you care about is your wife and kids. Your parents mean nothing to you. I haven't forgotten my roots. You never treated Mingyu or Xiaoyu like family. How dare you stop me? The family raised you. So what if we take a few fish? Do you have to be so stingy? Darling, don't argue with them. Let's go. The family raised you this big. Now that you've made a fortune raising fish, you won't even share a few with us. People will laugh if they hear this. You don't need to give us many. Just pick the two biggest ones and stew them for Chalet. He's the only grandson in the family. He should come first. These fish have nothing to do with the family. None of you can touch them. Everyone, come look. Jiang Haikao has really made it. His wings have grown strong. With a wife and daughter, he's completely abandoned his parents and sister. The whole family worked so hard to raise you. And now you won't spare us even one fish. What a heartless, ungrateful bastard. How much longer are you going to make a scene? You exploited third brother every day before. And now that he's earned this himself, why should he share it with you? When Mingyu and Xiaoyu cried from hunger, you never showed them an ounce of mercy. Now you're green with envy over the fish. You really have some nerve. You favor boys over girls, and now you just want to take advantage. I used to give every penny I made to support the family. That was my duty as a younger member. I cleared this pond and worked myself to the bone for these fish, while my wife and kids suffered under your cruelty for years. This batch is exclusively for them to build up their health. No one from the Zhang family gets a single one. Fine. You've made up your mind to be unfilial, huh? I can't control you, but the brigade can. I'm going to the brigade right now to report you for defying your elders. Let's see how the captain deals with you. Captain, you need to step in. Jiang Haikao has totally turned against us. He makes money raising fish, then won't respect his elders. Not an ounce of filial piety. He even talks back to his parents in public. Haikao, is what your second sister said true? Your elders worked hard to raise you. You won't share your earnings with the family, and you defy your elders on purpose. Haikao, your mother and I raised you, fed and clothed you till you grew up. Now that you've made something of yourself, you won't support us in our old age. You forget all the family has done for you. Can you live with that third? Family doesn't divide into yours and mine. Your parents are old and need support. I'm your big brother. Family should help each other. Don't let outsiders cloud your judgment and tear this family apart. When it comes down to it, Mingyu is wicked. She's been whispering in your ear every day, driving a wedge between you brothers, and turning you against your parents. A perfectly good family, torn apart by that outsider. Don't go bad-mouthing Mingyu. All these years, Mingyu and Little Fish lived with the Zhangs. The whole village has seen it. Year after year, they lacked food and clothes. Little Fish was just a child, always going hungry, not even getting a hot meal. Your whole family favors boys over girls and exploits Third's family. Now they've finally made it, and you're blaming them instead? What business is it of yours outsiders? This is our family business. Who are you to point fingers?
He should be good to his parents.
That's only right. Go on, all of you leave. This is family business. Outsiders needn't butt in and watch the show. You should repay the family for raising you. But filial duty isn't endless exploitation. Jiang Haikao's work points and fish catch were all handed over. He's done more than his duty. These fish came from land he cleared and worked himself. It's his call what to do with them. No one may demand them by force. Stop making trouble for no reason. If anyone makes a scene in public again, I'll deal with you by village rules. Mom, I haven't had meat in so long. Eat slow. No one's taking it from you. Dad's fish stew smells so good. Can I have it again someday? Mingyu, you've suffered with me these years. I've let you down. Starting today, I'll raise fish and make money, so you can live well soon. Don't worry, little fish. Our family will have fish every day. You'll never go hungry again, or live by other people's looks again. Auntie, I want fish. What? You want food? Your third uncle's fish are precious. He only feeds that money loser. Not you, his grandson. Shali, come have some soup. When you're hungry, come eat at your third uncle's. You don't need anyone's permission. Little fish, your dad has changed so much. I think so too, Mom. Jiang Jianfeng has stalled on our gambling debt for half a month. If he doesn't pay today, we'll drag you before the village committee. Give me 2 more days. I really can't scrape up the cash right now. More time? You've said that 3 times already. You pay it all today, or we'll take your furniture as payment. My third brother just leased that whole fish pond. In a few days, he can sell fish for cash. Once he has money, I'll pay it all back. I'll trust you one last time. If we don't see cash by sunset tomorrow, a warning won't be enough. Big brother, waiting for that miser to lend us money, is hopeless. We need a way to get leverage on him. What can we do?
He's on guard against us now.
When he goes out for feed, or sells fish in town, we'll sneak manure and rotten weeds into the pond, and kill all the fry. Once the pond has trouble, he'll be too busy to cope. When he can't hold on, he'll come beg us for help. Then his pond profits will be ours to control. Son, hide in the bush and watch your third uncle. Once he packs up and carries his pole toward town, run over and tug my clothes to tell me. He even put up a fence to keep people out. Does he think it can stop me? I'll find a chance to break a few bamboo slats, then slip right in. First, remember this shallow spot by the fish gate. Once you head to town, I'll dump in all the fall mud and rotten weeds. Every fry in the pond will suffocate. Uncle Joe, we agreed when we made the bet. Whoever lost would stand here and say, Jiang Haikao raises fish better than I, old Joe. The whole village is here. Go ahead. Uncle Joe, quit stalling. You're already standing here. You'll have to say it sooner or later. Right, we're not charging you. Say it, then go home and eat. Jiang Haikao raises fish better than I, old Joe. Uncle Joe, that was too quiet. My hearing's not so good. Speak up so that old locust tree at the village gate can hear you. Uncle Joe, was what you just said true? Can Jiang Haikao's pond really make money? Are you blind? Didn't he raise them successfully? Then what you just said. Who in this village will listen to you now? He's just gotten damn lucky. I've raised fish for 20 years. I've seen it all. Just because he can catch fish now doesn't mean that pond will stay stable. He's just a clueless rookie. Sooner or later, he'll fall hard. You mean his pond will fail sooner or later? I've raised fish for 20 years. I've never seen such reckless fish farming. Just wait and see. His glory won't last long. One heavy rain, one cold night, and the whole pond could be gone. Even old Joe says he'll fail sooner or later. Why should I rush? I'll wait for him to sink himself. Then I'll clean up the mess. It'll be more fun when he begs me. Jiang Haikao's pond is ruined. Forget about ruining the pond. That plan won't work, and it could get us in trouble. Old Joe's been raising fish for decades. He insists Jiang Haikao's method is wrong. Sooner or later, every fry will die. Old Joe has more experience than he does. If he says it won't work, then that pond won't make money. Wrecking it would be a waste of effort. But the creditors are coming tomorrow. Your gambling debt is hanging over us. If you can't pay cash, they'll tear up the furniture and shout it all over the village. Our whole family will be too ashamed to show our faces. Mingyu is pretty. There are traffickers who buy women for remote bachelors. She could bring in a lot of cash. Enough to pay off Big Brother's gambling debt.
Right.
That's much easier than wrecking the pond. Jiang Haikao spends all day at the back mountain pond. During the day, Mingyu is home alone doing embroidery. She's only got that little girl with her, with no one to protect her. Perfect chance to kidnap her and sell her. As long as it pays off the gambling debt, without dragging me and your dad into it, and doesn't reach the village brigade, then we'll do as you say. Brother Mei, my sister-in-law Mingyu is a real beauty. Over the mountain, she'd fetch at least this much. Are you sure? What if her family comes looking? We'll be asking for trouble. Her family lives far away. That loser Jiang Haikao isn't home today. My mother runs this house. No one would dare hold us responsible. Mom, Dad, if we just send Mingyu away, Big Brother's gambling debt will be paid in full. And we'll have enough left for 2 years of Xiaolei's tuition. Our family won't lose a thing. Move fast. Don't let anyone in the village see you. Come with me now. Don't make this harder than it has to be. Let go of me, Xiaoyu. Go find your dad. Run. Don't hit her face. A bad-looking girl won't sell for a good price. Let go. What right do you have to grab me? Help! Stay put. Stop struggling. You're leaving today, whether you want to or not. Xiaoyu, what happened? Bad people are kidnapping Mom. Something happened to your wife. Let go. It's a family matter. What does it have to do with you? Have you lost your mind? I'm your brother. How dare you hit me? When you dragged my wife off to pay your debt, did you remember she's your younger brother's wife? Did you think what would happen to Xiaowu without her mom? What kind of brother does that? Your big brother owes me a gambling debt. He has to pay up today. You just got out after 2 years in prison. And you've already forgotten the lesson? How do you know? The Lijwang case got you 2 years. The Zhouzhuang police station still has your record in its files. If you offend again this year, you'll get more than 2 years. Don't go. We can discuss the price. Jiang Haikao, who do you think you are? How dare you hit Big Brother? You must have a death wish. You... Murder. The younger brother killed his own sister. Everyone, come see this disloyal, unfilial bastard. You call taking sides justice? I saw your brother drag that man's wife away with my own eyes. I'm Jiang Shaikao, and let me make this clear. Anyone who tries to lay a hand on my wife or daughter can choose between my fists and the police station. Don't be afraid. I'm here from now on. No one will ever bully you two again. Once the fish and shrimp in the pond are grown a little more, I'll sell them all. Once we save enough money, we'll leave this house and buy a place of our own. Ciao, we're all here to help. Let's pack down the pond banks today. Finish the work before stocking. Thanks, everyone. Fix up the pond. Secure the netting. Then we can fertilize and stock it right. A whole crowd wasting effort for nothing. Working on a useless pond. It's all a waste of time. This pond just can't hold aquatic stock. No matter how you fix it up or manage it, once you put in fish and shrimp fry, they'll all die sooner or later. Jiang Haikao, your methods sound crazier by the day. To raise fish, fertilize the water first. You need the midsummer heat to stew the pond before it gets fertile. But you're draining it, keeping it shallow, and disinfecting early. You're totally messing it up. And your layered stocking, mixing shrimp and fish, goes against the old ways. In the end, the fish and shrimp will all die, wasting everyone's time and money. Old Joe has raised fish for decades. He knows best. Yeah. What if he's right? What if all the fry die after stocking? Then we've worked for nothing these past few days. The old ways aren't always right. Stewing the pond in midsummer only starves the bottom of oxygen. Look by the pond. There are signs the weeds fell over at night. The wind didn't do that. There's a water monster hiding in this pond at night. It hides by day and comes out at night. It steals fish and shrimp from the bottom. It chews up the young stock. The pond didn't fail before. Because of bad methods? Something kept stealing and wrecking things at night. Nonsense. What water monster? You're just making excuses. I'm not making this up. From now on, we'll take turns standing watch every night. Watch the pond entrance. Patrol the water's edge. Keep the water monster from feeding at night. As long as we handle the nighttime threat, we can raise this pond right. No problem. I'll lead the night watch. We'll take shifts. No gaps. There really is a water monster? Chow, you called it. That thing in the water is vicious. It's almost smashed the net gun. Don't panic. It's strong, but it follows a set route. Perfect. We'll ambush it here. Drive it this way. Quick, work together here. My God, there are so many good catches under this pond. Tonight's a huge haul. Old Joe said Chow was just messing around. Now he's been totally proven wrong. Old Joe just ran back, scared out of his mind.
He kept saying, water monster.
And Black Shadow. The fry in the pond must all be dead. That water monster is so fierce. Maybe Jiang Haikao is already lying at the bottom of the pond. Huh, and he wanted to buy a house. As his sister, I'll burn him a paper house instead. You don't know this, do you? Old Joe said a huge water monster hit the Backhill Pond last night. The wind and waves were terrifying. Jiang Haikao never came back all night. He must have fallen in and drowned. If he hasn't come back, he's gone, Mingyu. You're still young. Don't waste your life alone. Mom's right. Jiang Haikao is gone. You can't raise a child alone. While you're young, listen to us and remarry. Little Yu is just dead weight in the Jiang family. He'll be trouble if you remarry with him too. Haikao just hasn't come back. That doesn't mean something happened. I'm not marrying anyone. And no one's taking my child. The dead can't come back. You don't get to be stubborn. This child stays today. Where's Jiang Haikao? Give me back my darling. If he hadn't insisted on messing with that damn pond and guarding it at night to catch fish, why would my darling risk his life with him? None of them have come back. He deliberately led them to their deaths. Fine if Jiang Haikao wanted to get himself killed, but he dragged the village's young men into danger. And now look, they're all missing. They may all have drowned in that pond. The men in this family are gone. We can't keep these valuable fabrics and sewing supplies. We should take them for the family. No one touches them. Don't go too far. Zhao Daling, you jerk. You're awful. You were gone all night. I thought you drowned in the pond. Why are you crying? I'm fine. The water was rough last night, but Brother Haikao protected me. I wasn't hurt at all. If you ever go guard the pond at night without a word again, you'll hear it from me. This is the harvest we risked our lives for. You don't get to take it. We're family. What's wrong with sharing some fish and shrimp with you? Do you have to be so stingy? Sharing. That's not what you said just now. You wanted to grab the fabric and make Mingyu remarry. Now we're family? While I was gone, you stole my wife's fabric and tried to make her remarry. Who gave you the nerve? You were gone. Who knew if you'd come back? Mingyu is young. She can't live as a widow forever. Haikao, Jilan just means well for Mingyu. Means well for my wife. Or do you want that fabric money? In front of the whole village. Let me make this clear. As long as I, Zhang Haikao, am alive, no one touches my wife or child. Haikao's gotten a lot tougher lately. This family forced him to. We can't let him sell his stock in peace. We need to ruin this batch of fish. Cut off his income. I'm glad you're back.
I'm late.
Hi, Kale. I came early to check this batch. The quality's even better than last time. I'll reserve all your fish, shrimp, and other stock, paid in full. I'll take however much you have. This is the deposit for the whole year's orders. Paid in full on the spot. For every batch after this, I'll pay the balance on delivery. Boss Chun, you've worked with my third brother for so long. We're practically family. He has so much stock. He won't miss one basket. Give me a basket of dried fish to try. Boss Chan, I'll help him from now on. We'll supply you together. I'll help oversee deliveries. I'll make sure you have enough stock. What do you say? I only trust Haikao's goods and character. I don't work with outsiders. He booked all the year's stock, paid in full, and gave cash up front. Haikao's really going to make it big now. Some people said he was just messing around and would lose money sooner or later, but now, he really knows what he's doing. Just dumb luck. He found some sucker. What's he so proud of? He'll fall flat sooner or later. All the payment for today's catch is here. From now on, you handle all the household money. You've suffered too long. From now on, we'll hold our heads high. I thought I'd make more at night when I'm free. Save some private money. It'll give us another steady income. In case the seafood market turns bad someday, we'll still have work to take on. That little house in the county seat. I've already paid the deposit. Here's the key. Once we get the balance for this batch, we'll pay the rest. And move. Move out of the old house. The three of us can live our own peaceful lives. We won't take anyone's crap. In a few days, the matchmaker will bring someone for a blind date. If I get that key and put it on the table, who wouldn't think we own a house in the county seat? Within 3 days, pay back the principal and interest, short even 1 cent, and I'll break one of your fingers. Don't say I gave you no way out. Jianfeng must owe money again. Mingyu will raise hell when she finds the money gone. We'll insist we saw no outsiders come in. The lock is fine. Who knows if he misplaced it himself? If you don't repay on time, they'll break your arms and legs. After all, he's a Zhang son. Haikao and Mingyu. One's adopted. and one's an outsider by marriage. That's right. Jiang Haikal will keep making money anyway. What's there to fear?
Mom,
What's wrong, Mingyu? Haikal, the money's gone. All of it. When I got back, I found the box had been rummaged through. Not a penny left. Who came into the yard today? I asked Mother. She said she didn't see any strangers come in. Jinlin said the door was locked tight too. Where are you going this late? Stay home with little Yor and wait for me. Don't go anywhere. Brother 3, I've got all the money. Not a penny short. Count it. This money is mine. You say it's yours, so it's yours? I only care about money, not people. Once it's in my hands, it's mine. Big brother, tell him. Where did this money come from? It's mine. None of your business. Yours? You lost everything at the casino today. Ma San threw you out. The whole village saw it. Ma San, if you dare take this money, I'll report you to the police tomorrow. The theft is enough to get you 3 years. Do you want the money? Or do you want to face charges too? You decide. Remember, you still owe me that gambling debt. If you can't pay, I'll still come after you, Zhang Zhanfeng. Get moving. Who picked my lock today? And stole Mingyu's savings? I figured it out, but there's one more thing. When the lock was picked, Mom, you were in the yard. You saw it. Jinlin, you were there too. You both knew who did it. But you didn't say a word. I was in the yard picking vegetables. I didn't see a thing. Good Lord. I've never been treated so unfairly in my life. I was just kindly watching the yard for everyone, and now I'm being called a thief. The whole family is ganging up on one widow. I can't live like this. I can't. The money's been recovered. I didn't call the police because I remembered the Jiang family's kindness in taking me in. From now on, we'll live separately in this yard. Stay away from my family. Jiang Zhanfeng, you said you'd pay it back in 3 days. I gave you a break. You didn't bring the money today, so another day's interest has piled up. Now you owe 6,000 principal and interest. Mom, help me. They're going to break my hands. Where am I supposed to get the money? You can't expect me to give up my funeral money to cover it, can you? Haika, you got the money back yesterday. Use it to help your brother out. Get through this first, then we'll talk. That money was my wife's savings. Your brother's problems are his to handle. We're family. How can we just let him suffer? Dad, you say we're family? When he picked my lock and stole my money yesterday, you were all watching in the yard. Why didn't family matter then? Take out the money you have. We'll pay you back after we sell the grain. Quit putting on this family act. Anyone in the Jiang family can pay. If you can't, I'll take him away myself. This is the 2,000 I set aside for the shrimp seed deposit today. I'll put in 1,000. That leaves 5,000. You two have it. Don't tell me you don't. What money do I have? Your mother's little nest egg isn't even enough for her medicine. Jiang Haikao, you ungrateful bastard. Now that you think you're strong, you turn your back on us. You're forcing your parents to empty their funeral savings. You unfilial son, may lightning strike you. Jinlin, how does that make any sense? When you stole his money yesterday, why didn't you say we were family? Old man Zhang, last year at the village entrance, you bragged to old Joe that you'd saved 5,000 for retirement. Stop pretending you're broke. I'll put in 1,000. The remaining 5,000, your brother's life or your funeral savings. You choose. Dad, save me. I'll never gamble again. I swear. That's enough. The debt's settled. Jiang Jianfeng, if you gamble again, save up your funeral money before coming to me. If Jiang Haikao had paid the full 1,000, we wouldn't have had to touch that 5,000, Dad. He did it on purpose. The money recovered yesterday never should have been taken. The Jiang family raised him for all these years. What's wrong with taking a little of his money? Haikao, your brother still owes money. You made a mess of this family. You owe us an explanation. Here's my separation agreement. Starting today, my family of 3 will live on our own. I want nothing from the old house. I've already had Daling pay the balance on the house in the county seat. We'll move in a couple of days. A house in the county seat? Where do you get the money to buy that? Oh, so you had a secret stash and just watched your parents empty their funeral savings? I saved for that house 1 load of seafood at a time. The deposit was paid long ago. The 1,000 on the table today is the last cash I could access. As for your brother's debt, whoever owes it can pay it. I'm not obligated to fill a bottomless pit. That house in a county seat. The key is hanging from his belt.
I saw it.
What are you saying? He's moving in there in a couple of days. Once he's in the city, he'll have that key on him every day. When will we get another chance? We need to do it on moving day, when everyone's busy. Get the key from him. Once we have the key, we change the lock, and the house is ours. Then we'll say Haikao willingly let the family live there. Who could prove otherwise? Wait, we don't need to grab it in the chaos. I have someone in mind, Hiruksu. She's close to Mingyu. Mingyu trusts her. I'll have Hiruksu ask her to lend us the key. We'll say important guests are coming. We need the county house to entertain them and look respectable. Would Hiruksu listen to you? Hiruksu is having an affair with Liu Pai. I'll remind her of that. She almost certainly lent it to us. Sister-in-law Jinlin, what are you doing? I'm busy. Ruksu, don't rush off. I need to ask you something. What is it? I have an important blind date in a couple of days. The man is from the county seat. He's got a lot going for him. I'd like to use Haikao's house in town for half a day, to serve him a meal, and make a good impression. Could you ask Mingyu for me? And borrow the key? Haikao's house key. Why don't you ask her yourself? If I asked, would Mingyu give it to me? Besides, I've been keeping quiet about you and Liu Pin, so Dowling wouldn't find out. If you won't help me with this, I can't promise I'll keep my mouth shut. Why, you're talking nonsense. Whether I'm making it up or not, you know the truth. Don't worry. I'm only borrowing the house for half a day. I won't touch a thing. Help me this once, and I'll take that secret to my grave. No one will ever know. Just half a day. Just half a day. I'll return the key right away. You return it to Mingyu yourself. I won't touch it. Ruksu, come in and sit down. I won't stay, Mingyu. I need to ask you a favor. Go ahead. A distant relative is coming to my house the day after tomorrow. He's in town on business. Just need a place to rest and eat. We're planning to move into that house in a couple days. I really had no choice. Dalang's helped Haikao plenty. Just half a day, please. Fine, wait here. I'll get the key. She really got it. Tomorrow's blind date. I'll slam this key on the table and tell the guy it's my place in town. How could he not offer a big bride price? What about the house? Really, just half a day? For half a day, the key was in my hands. When will you return it? I'll decide when I return it. Once the match is set, it'll be a done deal. Mingyu won't even know where to cry. What's wrong? Ruksu came to borrow the key today. She said distant relatives came over. She wanted the townhouse to host them for half a day. Something's fishy. He and Dalang are living just fine. Since when did they have relatives from town? He said they were distant relatives, but Ruksu did look pale when she came, and she was hesitant. Come on, let's go to Dalang's. Ruksu can't keep that key overnight. Brother Chow, why are you here so late? The key? What key? The key to the townhouse. The one you borrowed from Mingyu today. I did borrow it. I said I'd return it tomorrow. Why'd you borrow Brother Chao's house key? How come I didn't know? I only borrowed it for half a day. My relatives came and needed it. Which relative is in town on business? What's their name? Which family? Hiroksu, what the hell are you up to? What are you doing? Bullying an honest woman in the middle of the night? Roksu just borrowed a key. It's not like she stole or robbed it. Sister Jinlin, why are you here too? I was passing by. I heard the yelling, so I came in to see what happened. Can't people even watch now? You passed by from your own front door, all the way to Dalang's door. A two-step walk took you 20 minutes. Cut the sarcasm. What's wrong with Roksu borrowing a key? You're a grown man, nitpicking with a woman. Aren't you ashamed? Sister Jinlin, you told Roksu to borrow the key, right? You told me this afternoon you needed the house for a blind date. I said no. Then Roksu showed up. You're full of it. I knew you wouldn't agree, so I never even asked you. Hiroksu, I'll ask you one last time. Who did you borrow that key for? Haikao, I'm sorry. Sister Jinlin forced me. Bullshit. Who forced you? Make yourself clear. So eager to sneak it back in the chaos. Jiang Jinlin, save it. Stay out of our family's business. My blind date. Mr. Sun, look. This courtyard has 3 main rooms and side rooms. 2 small yards, front and back. Great sunlight too. I'm busy in the village most days, so I don't stay here much. But a place in town is something you need. It makes errands easier. The location's pretty good. Is it close to the market? Very. Turn out of the alley, and you're there. Once you live here, shopping and tea will be so easy. Second sister, what are you doing at my door? You know him? This is my brother-in-law, right? I just bought this house. Want to come in and sit? I just finished cleaning it up. The furniture isn't in yet. Didn't you say this was your house? Mr. Sun, let me explain. This house is my brother's. What did you just say? So you made it all up. You knew I was coming for a blind date today and came here just to block me. Do I need to pick a day to move my own stuff? I've done business all over for 20 years. First time I've seen someone use another's house to impress a date. Fine, find someone else. You're going to ruin me. You humiliated me in front of all these people today. I'm not through with you. Just wait. Hi Kao, good news. My sister Chan Weeking runs a restaurant in the provincial capital. She asked me to pass along a message. She always needs premium live shrimp and air-dried cured fish. She needs a lot, and your goods are steady. She can sign a long-term supply deal. What specs? How much? Live shrimp, over 1 ounce. At least 30 pounds a day. Double that in peak season. For cured fish, smoked grass carp over 5 pounds. Starting at 200 fish a month. That's way higher than the town wholesale price. I can supply it. Take samples to your sister to try. She loved them. But we need more output. We need to expand the ponds. I knew you could handle it. Next time, I'll bring her to see the ponds herself. You're still foolishly working for Jiang Haikao? The shrimp fry he uses in the ponds behind his hill are brought in from out of town. I heard they're diseased fry. His shrimp look like they're doing fine. Fine, my ass. They only look good on the surface. He's even stolen rice. Several batches of fry died in his ponds. He's just hiding it. But I heard Boss Chin pays really well. What good is high pay? If you can't deliver the goods, you'll lose your shirts. I've said my piece. You decide for yourselves whether to work with him. It's your life. Brother Haikao, bad news. Sister Jinlin has gone through several villages, telling every household your shrimp fry are diseased. She says anyone who works with you will have to pay your debts. Old Wu and the others said they'd come help tomorrow. If they won't come, they won't come. No one to lend a hand. We'll do it ourselves. Live shrimp and cured fish. As long as the goods are real and worth the price. Boss Chan knows quality. Those people who believe every rumor. Let them go. But we can't expand the ponds. Output won't go up. How can we fill such a big order? Dalang go to Liu family village tomorrow and find old Liu. His machine pond has sat empty for years. The rent is cheap. Jinling can run through a few villages. And so can I? We can't let gossip stop us. Did you hear? Jiang Haikao took a big order from Boss Chan. He has to supply the county restaurants. But even if he empties every pond behind his hill, he can't produce that much. When he can't deliver, the penalty will bury him. And he still took it? Of course he did. He's just making a name for himself first. When he can't scrape up enough, he'll come buy from your families. The shrimp you worked so hard to raise, he'll buy cheap, then sell high to the restaurants. He'll pocket all the profit. No way, Haikao isn't like that. You never know what's in a man's heart. He won't even acknowledge his own family. You expect him to be good to you? He can't even run a fish pond right. Yet he wants a big order. He should know his limits. He's been stubborn since he was little. Never takes advice. Let him be. He'll learn when he falls flat. Haikao, the ponds by Liu village next door. Old Liu agreed. He cut the rent from 500 a year to 300. Good. I'll see him first thing tomorrow. Several people in the village were... Sister Jinling can't come help today. Got it. It's fine. The three of us can handle it. That mouth of hers is sharper than a knife. You're not mad? Can anger feed us? The work won't do itself. The shrimp still need raising.
DeLong.
Go into the mountain pond tomorrow morning. Scoop up those wild shrimp fry. See if we can raise them in the pond. Sure, leave it to me. Mom, did you hear? Someone's signing a big order, worth several $1,000s. Just don't fail to deliver. And shame yourself all over the county. Young people need to stay grounded. Jiang Haitao, don't blame your sister for being blunt. I'm doing this for your own good. You think they want your lousy fish and shrimp? Stop dreaming. Will it work? Just wait and see. Haikao, we're short on chilled fish for the restaurant. We need to clear out the old fish at the pond bottom to fill this order. Don't worry. The 5-hole pattern is right. The fish will gather at the holes. Stand steady. Watch how I do it. 5 holes will bring all the fish over. How can that be so magical? Isn't it just cutting ice to catch fish? What a waste of effort. Why not just smash open a big patch? Help! Help! The ice cracked! I told you not to mess around. That was close. The 5-hole pattern isn't just for looks. The 4 corners let air in. Oxygen gathers in the center. The fish can feel the current under the ice, so they naturally gather at the middle hole. You smashed hole 1 at random. You ruined the ice structure. Of course it cracked. Stick with me next time. Don't force it. These fish have to reach the restaurant this afternoon. If we're late, they'll be short on ingredients tomorrow. That batch of fish was delivered today. The restaurant said the quality was great. Boss Chan asked me to pass along a message. If we can supply steadily through winter, we'll sign a long-term deal next spring. We've cleared out most of the old fish. Once we stock shrimp fry in spring, our output can double. Dad, your face is freezing. Dad's body is cold. Don't let yourself freeze. I won't freeze. Jiang Jianfeng, it's in black and white. You borrowed money using the old house as collateral. If you don't repay it on time, the house is mine. I'm here to take the house today. Third brother, give me a few more days. I already gave you more time last time. What do you have to pay me back with? This is my home. You... take it out on your big brother. Don't yell at me. Dad, I'm sorry. Dad, I'm cold. Look, your son is freezing, and you still have the nerve to hide? Jiang Haikao, you're living in a warm house in town. Your nephew is here, and you won't even come see him? Mom, say something. If we hadn't taken Jiang Haitao in and raised him, would he have what he has today? Yet he just watched Big Brother lose the old house and drive us into this dump. He left your grandson here to freeze. Dad is this sick with anger. And if Jiang Haitao had any conscience, he'd give his townhouse to Mom and Dad. Why should he enjoy it all alone? Raised him for over 20 years. We'd have been better off raising a dog. Dad, don't worry. I won't swallow this. Jiang Haikao's good days are numbered. Jiang Haikao, get out here. Mom and Dad are sick like this, while you're hiding at home enjoying yourself. Have you no conscience? Mom, Dad, why are you here? It's cold outside. Come in and sit. Jiang Haikao, Big Brother, used the old house to pay his debt. The house is gone. Mom, Dad, and his son are living at the village entrance, in a shack with drafts on all sides. You're living in a nice house in town? How can you live with yourself? Cough, cough, cough. Give the house to Mom and Dad. Or use it to pay the debt and help Big Brother clear it. Give up my house? Use my house to pay his debt? Big Brother's gambling debt? Why should my house cover it? What did you say? He's your big brother. Big Brother gambles. How many times has this family bailed him out? Last time, Dad used his life savings to pay his 5,000 debt, and we still lost the old house. When he gambles again, what will cover it? My life? Then where will Mom and Dad live? Where will the boy live? That shack lets snow in from every side. You'll just stand by? I never said I wouldn't support Mom and Dad. The townhouse is small. It can't fit everyone. I can rent Mom a decent place in the village. I can cover Xiao's tuition. Rent? Old Jiang has nothing left. Then you should give up the place you rent. Big Brother, say something yourself. If you're a man, write me an IOU. I'll give you work at my fish pond. I'll deduct the debt monthly, then pay you wages. Dad, write an IOU and work off the debt. What? Are you treating me like a beggar? Then what do you suggest? Transfer the house to Mom and Dad. Or sell it and help Big Brother pay his debt. No chance. I'll say this one last time. Big Brother writes an IOU, then works off his debt. I'll front the money for him. I'll rent another place for Mom and Dad. Other than that, there's no other way. Haikao, tell me honestly, has the Jiang family ever treated you badly? No matter how useless your big brother is, he's still your big brother. Your dad has been coughing for half a month, and you haven't even brought him hot water. Mom, stop. I'm making this clear today. If you won't take care of this family, never set foot in the Jiang home again. I gave you the surname Zhang. I'm taking it back. You're nothing. Since we're settling accounts today, let's go through every debt one by one. This began when Haikao turned 18. The grain we give the family every year. The first year, 300 pounds of rice. The second year, rice money. Then it went up every year. Over 10 years, more than 6,000 pounds. This is the fish Hai Chao caught from his own pond. Mealing Wang Shushan Aquaculture sent 7 batches over 3 years. At least 200 pounds of fresh fish per batch. Worth $1,200 at market price. You're making this up. Who saw it? You say you gave it, so you gave it? And the debts Hai Chao covered for Big Brother. 1,500 the year before last. 2,000 last year. And 1,000 he covered earlier this year. It's all written down here. Not a single payment is missing. Today, you said you wanted to take back this family name. Then all the debts from these years. Shouldn't you settle them first? Who do you think you are? An outsider's daughter-in-law holding a lousy notebook and acting like a big shot. If the Jiang family hadn't taken you in, You'd have starved to death by now. It's true I had no dowry, but I've been in the Jiang family for 10 years, doing laundry, cooking, and farm work. What did I do less than anyone else?
Exactly.
Playing cards, visiting people, and eating sunflower seeds all day, while I stood by the stove all day long. What gives you the right to insult me? That was way out of line. After saying things this far today, I'm done arguing. As for what's written in the ledger, I won't ask for it back. But from now on, we live separately. Big brother can carry his own debts. I'll pay for little Lou's tuition. Other than that, my family of 3 will just live on what little we have.
Ma.
Oh God, I must have been blind. I picked up a heartless bastard by the river and raised him for 20 years. I fed him well and paid for his wedding. I even built him a house. Now that he has a little place in the county seat, he's driven our whole family into a dump. May lightning strike him. Neighbors, come judge this for yourselves. Jiang Haikao not only doesn't care if his parents live or die, he publicly humiliated my mother with a lousy ledger. Mingyu, that bitch, actually kept score, saying the Jiang family owed her. That bastard we took in made a little money and turned his back on us. That's right. Last time, I went to his house to borrow a key. He cursed me in front of everyone. He showed us no respect at all. He doesn't even spare our family's dignity. What were you about to say? You still believe he can make everyone rich? Before you insult Brother Hai, let me ask everyone something first. Last year, when old Liu and old Zhang's homes caught fire, wasn't Brother Hekao the one who delivered 200 pounds of rice that night? You haven't forgotten, have you? Last month, when Uncle Lee's grandson started school and couldn't afford tuition, who quietly slipped him $50? Right. I saw it the day Hai Chao delivered the rice. Brother Hai Chao helped my mother. I can vouch for that. Stop trying to make him look good. He's your boss. Of course you'll take his side. I've worked with Brother Chao for years. He never once delayed our pay. And he gives everyone fish and shrimp for the holidays. Even when you lose everything gambling and come home, Brother Chao still grits his teeth and fills your holes. And you turn around and call him ungrateful. Brother Hai Chao's house in the county seat was paid for by selling fish basket by basket and guarding the ponds night after night. Who here has worked with him? Speak up. Tell us who he ever mistreated. His business got bigger. So naturally he had to play the good guy. Old Joe, shut your mouth. The last time your leg was hurt and you couldn't work, Hai Chao gave you $200 worth of shrimp, fry for free. You took his money, and now you badmouth him? The village chief is here. Who's making all that noise? Take it to the brigade office. Captain, you're just in time. Jiang Haikao drove my whole family into that rundown shack. My dad's coughing up blood. You tell us who's right. Their captain wants me to use the house I bought to pay off my brother's gambling debt. I won't agree to that. So they made a scene all the way to the village entrance, using a house to cover gambling debts? Absurd. Jianfeng, was this your doing? Captain, I had no choice. Those people were pressing me hard. They said they'd break my legs if I didn't pay up. Besides, Jiang Haikao has money to buy a house. What's wrong with helping his own brother pay some debt? Why split things so clearly between family? Family? Have you ever treated me like family? When I got married, you wouldn't even let me through the door. You heartless bastard. If your dad knew how you treated your own brother, he'd close his eyes even in his grave. Haikao, you bought that house yourself. You're in the right here, but the gambling debt still needs to be addressed. None of you will bully my son. Whoever does, I'll kill myself. Put the knife down. What are you doing? Someone's going to die. You all saw that, right? My mom can't go on living. Jiang Haikao is driving our whole family to death. Captain. These are every grain, fish, and cash payment Haikal gave the family since he was 18. Every bit of food, fish, and cash. And records of debts he paid for his brother. Mother Hai's account book. I've looked at it. To be fair, he's done all he should. Jianfeng owes gambling debts. That has nothing to do with Haikal. You can't use his house to settle it. You bitch. You're using fake records to fool the captain. It's all fake. Enough. Enough. Everybody stop. I declare. The old tool shed at the village entrance will be temporary housing for old Jiang's family. The brigade will fix the roof. As for Jiang Haikal, he'll give his parents 10 pounds of grain each month. Other support follows brigade rules. Jianfeng pays his own gambling debts. It has nothing to do with Hai Hao. Starting today, the two families are split. Haikal, you're a sensible man. I won't say more. Take your wife home. Live your life. Bear with it. Once it's wiped clean, it won't hurt. It's fine. As long as the account book is safe. Winter came early this year, and there's more snow than usual. I took fish to town a few days ago. There was a huge line outside the grain store. Rice prices change every day. Even the old-timers in town are saying there may be a famine before spring. So what's our plan? Good thing we rushed to salt that batch of dried fish before winter. And we have air-dried salted fish. We also froze a lot of fresh fish. But that won't last long. I'm going to harvest the last of the old fish from the pond. Salt them overnight. Cut the restaurant's fresh fish supply in half for now. Turn all the saved fish into reserves. I'll help you cast the nets tomorrow. Dad, Zhang Haitao salted hundreds of pounds of dried fish. The yard is piled full. Go tell him. Bring a few back for Chalet. So cold. The kid can't even get hot soup. I'm not going. Dad, look at the times we're in. Grain prices are sky high. If you don't go ask, are we all supposed to starve to death? I said I'm not going. You go to the county every day and get nowhere. Aren't you ashamed? You old bastard. You want to starve yourself and drag the whole family down with you. If you won't go, I'll find my own way. Cough, cough, cough. Haikal, it's so cold. I'm here for a few dried fish. Shaoli is sick. He has no taste in his mouth. He just wants some meat. Shaoli is sick. You should see a doctor. Dried fish has lots of salt. It'll only make a sick person thirstier. Then give us a few salted fish, okay? What difference would a few make? Salted fish is in short supply. The count's already set. Second sister. If Tianli is really very sick, I'll pay for a doctor to see him. Move. You're not welcome here. Brother Chow, the grain stores in town are all closed. They say the warehouses are empty. I went to 3 villages. I only got coarse grain, not even enough to fill a tooth. How many grain stores in town have closed? At least 6. Rice prices have tripled, and you still can't buy any. Lots of people are storing water and salting fish. If it snows another half month, all the grain stores will close. Dried fish is what keeps us alive. How long will the dried fish in the yard last? If we're careful, enough for a family of 3 until spring. Come to my house for some then. Brother Haikal is looking for you. It's cold, you know? Shale is sick. There's no food left at home. Could you spare a few dried fish for your brother? I swear, just a few. I'll pay you back later. Where do you get those fancy cigarettes? Huh? I found them. Those are casino chips in your sleeve, aren't they? You came here from the casino, not home. You just stopped by on the way. I just looked around. I didn't gamble. Brother, you told me Shale was sick. that there was no food at home. Then you came from the casino to ask me for dried fish. Which part do you expect me to believe? The dried fish is for winter. When you finally settle down and work, then come ask me again. He really won't give us any? Are you deaf? He said no. Fine, he won't give any. He's got hundreds of pounds of dried fish in his yard, just for his family of 3. What do you mean by that? So many people in the village are starving. What if I go door to door and tell them that Jiang Haikao has hundreds of pounds of dried fish hidden away, refusing to sell and letting people die? Desperate, hungry people will do anything. We won't have to lift a finger. Someone will smash down his door for us. Line up, line up. You worked so hard standing in line all day for this little coarse grain. Meanwhile, at Jiang Haikao's house, there are hundreds of pounds of dried fish and cured meat. He's hiding it and won't sell it. He'd rather let it rot in the snow than share it. Dried fish? Who still has dried fish? Her husband, Jiang Haitao, raised a whole pond of fish.
He salted it all into dried fish.
He won't trade it to the neighbors. He's hoarding it until it molds. Don't spread lies. It's salted dried fish, our family's food for winter. We also have deliveries due to the restaurant. You all heard that, right? They said it's their food for winter. You're waiting here all day and can't buy rice. But they have hundreds of pounds of dried fish in their yard. They won't even sell dried fish. Tell me, is that fair? If they have that much dried fish, they shouldn't compete with us for grain. Move aside. See that? People who hoard dried fish and won't sell it. Even their grain coupons get snatched up. Heaven has eyes. Sister-in-law, are you okay? Come with me first. Forget the grain line. Mingyu, are you okay? I just heard from next door that someone shoved you here. Jinlin, you stirred people up to push her, didn't you? What did I stir up? I just told the truth. Her family is hoarding dried fish and won't sell any. Can't people talk about it? Whether they hoard it is their business. Your brother lost the old house over gambling debts, and you've got the nerve to accuse others of hoarding? The dried fish in Haikao's yard. Everyone in the neighborhood knows. He hauled in net by net, day and night. He salted them one by one. They didn't fall from the sky. And how has Haikao's wife treated everyone? Last year, when my grandson had a fever, she brought medicine over at midnight. Last month, Auntie Lee's windows were drafty, and Haikao patched them with tarp. That couple has always been good to us. Don't you all know that? Haikao asked my old man to help at the hatchery. He still paid him wages. Not a pound short. Put your hands on your hearts and tell me, has Jiang Haitao ever mistreated anyone? You've all been bought off by Jiang Hai. I'm not arguing with you. Jinlin, go tell your brother. If he wants a real life, quit gambling. You can't live by squeezing others dry. Auntie Jiang, thank you all. What are you thanking us for? You two have helped so many people. We're not blind. Come on, stop waiting in line. I've got half a bag of dried sweet potatoes. Take them home and make porridge for the kids. I'll walk you home. Haikao, good news. Grain shops in the county and nearby towns are all rationing. But seafood, since fresh and dried goods aren't staple grains, prices weren't capped. They've more than doubled. My sister's restaurant begs me every day to help her get fish. They're offering crazy prices. High prices mean we need enough supply. My few ponds freeze over in winter. The stock is limited. So I came to talk it over with you. Once the ice melts in spring, you need to expand the hatchery. My sister has already made it clear. As long as you have stock, she'd buy it all at top dollar. No matter the cost, we can expand it. But we need people. I can't handle it alone. Your name carries weight in the village, Jiang Haikao. Hiring people should be easy. Haikao, I asked around the village. 7 or 8 people want to learn to raise fry. That's enough. Once the ice fully melts, we'll stock the ponds. When they get here, I'll teach them the basics. Hi Kyle, you better be ready. I overheard something at the village entrance this morning. Sister-in-law Jinlin is spreading rumors again. Are you all idiots? Jiang Haikao is hiring people to raise fish during this famine. Because seafood prices are up, he wants to cash in on the disaster. You'll just be his cheap labor. Once the market settles, he'll get rich, and you'll have worked for nothing. If you really want a way to live, sneak into the ponds and catch fish yourselves. Wouldn't a few fish taste good cooked at home? Why work for him as hired hands? Jinlin, you're urging everyone to steal fish. What will your own family eat? The money your brother brings back from gambling. Stop carrying messages for Jiang Heitao. How much did he pay you? To sell your soul for him? Ask everyone. If they really work for him, what good will it do them? I don't know what good it'll do, but I know when my dad was in the hospital last year, Haikao paid $300 for his care without a word. He still hasn't asked me for a cent back. Has anyone in your family borrowed money from Haikao and not paid it back? Search your conscience before you speak. The weather changes fast. Zhaowu.com. You've worked for Zhang Haikao for a while. You should see it by now. His way of raising fish boils down to guts and luck. When it comes to skill, he's no match for me, old Joe. But brother Haikao's ponds do produce a lot. That's because he has big ponds and lots of big head fry. What does that have to do with skill? You two are young and strong. Work for him your whole life, and you'll still just be errand boys. Fish prices are this high now. Raise fish in any pond and you'll make money. And it'll all be ours. Why kill yourselves working for him? Go out on our own? But we don't have a pond. The pond east of my village has been empty. I can get you a good rent. I'll help you find fry and feed. Much cheaper than Zhang Haikao's. Think it over. Keep working as hired hands. Or be your own bosses. Old Joe got to them. Those two young guys are tempted. If he pulls them away, Jiang Haikao won't have enough hands.
His output surely won't keep up.
Then he won't fill his orders. And his business will go under. Looks like you finally got a brain. Just wait and see. We won't have to lift a finger. Old Joe will bring him down. Brother Haikao Old Joe came to talk to us. He wants us to work for him. What did he offer? He said he'd rent us a pond. He'd help us find fry and feed too. Think it through yourselves. I won't stop you if you want to work for yourselves. The fish farming skills, what I've taught you is enough. If you run into trouble, come find me anytime. That pond Old Joe rented you has sat empty for over 2 years. The pond mud was never cleared. Dry out the pond and spread lime first. Or stocking fry will be a waste. Well, darling, running errands for Zhang Haikao this late? Who I'm running errands for doesn't matter. But Uncle Joe, you're not very well informed. What news? Boss Chan added to his order today. After spring starts, he'll double the daily fresh fish supply. The 3 new ponds brother Haikao expanded last year will all be stocked this spring. You know the ponds he has. Double the output.
Easy.
3 new ponds. How didn't I know that? You've been busy poaching workers. How would you have time to ask around? All right, I need to check the orders. I'm leaving. You've had a long face all night. Who owes you money? That Zhang Haikao brat quietly built 3 new ponds. I thought taking 2 workers would cripple him. He doesn't even care. So what are you going to do? I've watched those old fish in Deep Mountain Pond for over half a year. I'll go haul them up tonight. Sell them in town tomorrow. That'll beat him for sure. Going into the mountains at midnight. That pond is freezing and the path is slick. Don't worry. I've raised fish for 20 years. I could find that pond blindfolded. Cough, cough. Heavens. Uncle Joe raised fish his whole life. When has he ever had an accident? Who else pushed him into this but Jiang Haikao? When did Haikao push Old Joe? Old Joe took two young men out on their own. Then Jiang Haikao deliberately competed with him on output. Old Joe was proud all his life. Of course he couldn't swallow that. So he went to Deep Mountain Pond at midnight to prove himself. And what happened? Watch what you say. Old Joe slipped into the pond himself that night. It had nothing to do with anyone else. The captain's covering for him. If Old Joe hadn't been provoked by Jiang Haikao, why would he go to a place like that at midnight? It's not like his family was starving. Sister Jinlin, we're all saddened by what happened to Uncle Joe. But you're talking nonsense here. How can you face Uncle Joe lying there? Stop defending him. Just wait. Old Joe's death will be on Jiang Haikao's head. Jiang Haikao must pay with his life. Before Uncle Joe left last night, did he say he was going to Deep Mountain Pond? He did. He said he'd haul up those old fish to beat Brother Haikao. If Uncle Joe hadn't wanted to compete with Brother Haikao, he wouldn't have gone into the mountains at midnight. What are you standing there for? Go light incense for Uncle Joe. We can't face him. We talked Uncle Joe into it. If we hadn't gone out on our own, he wouldn't have fought with Brother Haikao. Uncle Joe was just too proud. It had nothing to do with you. Go in and offer incense. Don't leave Auntie to bear it alone. Brother Haikao, we want to come back and work for you. We're done working for Old Joe. Uncle Joe had an accident. No one's looking after that pond now. We've thought it through. We were foolish before. You can come back. Same pay as before. Same rules too. Work hard at the fish farm. No slacking off, no gambling. Of course, Brother Haikao. Don't worry. All right. This one's broken. Take it to Laoliu and have it patched. At dawn tomorrow, drain the pond and stock it. You two go with Daling. Auntie, Uncle Joe passed so suddenly. I'll handle the funeral. I've arranged everyone from the village to help too. You don't need to worry. Hika. Old Joe. He wronged you. Uncle Joe didn't wrong anyone. He's gone now. I'll always remember how he taught me to read the fish run. Don't worry. I'll make sure Uncle Joe has a proper funeral. Haikao isn't the kind of man Jinlin says he is. Old Joe competed with him for half a year, yet he paid for the funeral without a word. Who else has that kind of heart? Jinlin, I remember what you said at the village entrance this morning. Jiang Haikao paid for Old Joe's funeral. The whole village saw it. Drop that story about him driving Old Joe to death. Right now. Alright, this stuff can sell for a high price in town now. How much more does that fool Zhao Daling have in his cellar? Zhao Daling works at Jiang Haikao's fish farm every day. I can take things from his house, and he won't know. What's the use of taking just this little dried fish? Find out where it is, and when they haul it, we'll rob a shipment right by the road. That's real money. Well, what if we're caught? What are you afraid of? They don't know the tip came from your brother. Just keep Zhao Dalang's mouth shut. Don't worry. I've got this. When it's done, you'll get 30%. Enough to last you half a year. That sack of sand above the cellar looks like it was moved. Did you go down there for something? Yeah, I took 2 dried fish to my mom's family. The fish farm's been busy. Brother Chow expanded the new ponds. There'll be lots of fish in spring. Boss Chan comes twice a week to haul them. These days I have to guard the place at night. Keep an eye on things at home. By the way, don't take the dried fish from the back hill cellar. Brother Chow stored it there. It ships at the end of the month. Tell me if you need money. Got it. I won't take any. How's the information coming along? Jiang Haikao ships a batch every 5 days. He takes the dirt road behind the mountain. He leaves before dawn. Deliver it to the back door of Chun's Tavern on East Street in the county seat. Is it a handcart or a tricycle cart? A handcart moves slow in winter. The roads get slippery. On the dirt road from Tangku to the county seat, there's a turn called Eagle's Beak Cliff. It's woods on both sides. That's the most remote stretch. No one will be around. Good work. That stretch is all we need. I'll get a few men to wait at Eagle's Beak Cliff. We'll rob them before dawn, block the handcart, and take the goods. Who are these men you're getting? A few brothers from town. They're pretty desperate. Famine's hit so hard they can't even afford a meal. I told them there's big money in this job, and they agreed right away. Don't worry. They'll take their cut and leave when it's done. They know how to keep their mouths shut. What happens after we take the goods? We'll cover our faces. Then we'll split up. Who could identify us? Besides, everyone needs to survive these days. Jiang Haikao has so much cargo. Taking a little won't kill him. So when do we make our move? The morning after tomorrow. That shipment, according to you, should be Jiang Haikao's second shipment this month. I've already found 4 men. They'll wait in the Eagle's Beak Woods before dawn the day after tomorrow. Once we have the shipment, I'll give you 30%. That's enough to last you 6 months. Just stay home and keep your head down. Don't blow our cover. Stop. Leave the cart and get lost. You've got some nerve. Who hired you? Tell us who sent you. Liu Mi and Liu Pai paid us to do it. He said this shipment would be loaded with profit. Someone tipped him off. He had the route and timing all figured out. Who gave him the tip? Hey. Your wife, Hiroksu. Everyone in your village knows. While you, Zhao Daling, work your tail off hauling cargo for others, your wife is in the county seat, having fun with Liu Pai in a guest house bed. Daling, stay calm. Don't ask here. Let's go. Lao Liu, take the goods back to headquarters and keep watch. Excuse me, ma'am. Which room does Liu Pai live in? Who are you people? He still owes us the balance. We're here to settle accounts. The last room on the 2nd floor. 207.
Dowling.
Daling, hear me out. When you passed Liu Pai the message, did you ever think about what would happen to me? When you were in bed with him, do you think about me pushing his handcart for him on the road? Brother Hikao, I'll deliver that shipment tomorrow as usual. Today, make me carry it alone. Sister Jinlin, you knew all along about Hiroksu and Liu Pai, didn't you? What are you talking about? How would I know? I'm just a widow who spends every day by the stove. Your family's business. What would I know about it? You must have threatened Hiroksu with this before. That's why she went and borrowed the key for you. Damn, why didn't I think of that sooner? I'm just your sister-in-law. I can't interfere in your marriage. Zhao Daling, your cellar is stacked with hundreds of pounds of dried salted fish. People outside are starving to death. Do you know that? Bring it out and share it with everyone. Daling, my kids haven't had anything dry to eat in 3 days. Just spare us a few fish. We'll owe you one. I didn't lie to you, did I? Zhao Dalang's cellar is packed full. I saw it with my own eyes. Are you sure there are dried fish?
Hiruksu could easily carry a few.
7 or 8 fish out of the cellar for me. They're all high-quality salted fish. There must still be hundreds of pounds in his cellar. Fine, I'll give you a share later. Hurry up. It'll be too late once Jiang Haikao gets here. Daling, open up.
It's me.
The dried fish in the sedan chair were all caught by the workers from our crew with one net, then salted one by one. But I'll give you 2 choices. First, everyone takes 2 dried fish home today. No need to pay them back. Once you eat them, they're gone. Second, if you're willing to work with me, come to the pond entrance behind the hill tomorrow morning. I'll teach you how to clear the pond, how to stock the fry, and how to haul the nets. Once the fish are raised, we'll divide the harvest by household. It'll last longer than snatching 2 fish for yourselves. Haikao, if we work with you, will we really get fish? What kind of yield does my pond get? Everyone in the village has seen it. I keep my word. I'll work with you. Cough cough asterisk. What now? Jiang Haikao is playing the good guy in the village today, giving out fish and recruiting workers. The whole village is following him around. There are hundreds of pounds of dried fish in Zhao Dalang's cellar. He's using them to win people over and hiring a bunch of long-term laborers. Dad, go talk to him. You were the one who took him in. He owes you his life. You should ask him yourself. He can't refuse even you. Ask for some grain, some fish, and let him give us a way to survive. That's not too much to ask, is it? Dad, if you don't go, our whole family will starve to death in this dump. Are you really too proud to ask him for help? Old man, at least drink a little. The Jiang family's pride can't be lost. At a time like this, you still care about your pride? Dying for pride only makes life harder. Jiang Haikao is living well in the county seat, while you're stubbornly holding out on this broken Kong. Who are you trying to impress? You can't go to him again. No one from the Zhang family begs on their knees. Dad was literally angered to death by Jiang Haikao. If he had spared us even a mouthful of grain, Dad wouldn't have had to die. Dad, you died wronged. Jiang Haikao had a warm house ready for him, but you never even got a sip of his water. He just watched you starve and freeze to death. How can anyone be so heartless? I heard he died this morning. Sister Jinlin shouted about it all day, saying you were the one who angered him to death. Brother Haikao, aren't you going? They'll only make an even bigger scene if you go. I'll do what I should, but I won't accept what isn't mine. Haikao, my sister sent word from the provincial capital. She wants to meet you in person to discuss expanding the supply deal. The bus leaves first thing tomorrow. You're coming with me to the provincial capital. I've already spoken to Daling too, and told him to come along. Put the crew's work on hold for now. Liu can keep an eye on things. Okay, we'll leave tomorrow. You must be Haikao. Gudong praised you to the skies on the phone. Today, I want to see your goods for myself. This cured fish is perfectly done. The shrimp look great too. Gudong wasn't exaggerating. The fish is dry and not sticky. The salt level is just right. Our kitchen staff will love working with it. A 1-year exclusive supply contract. At least 40 pounds of live shrimp every day. And 300 cured fish per month. I'll pay 10% more than your current buyer. If you can handle it, we can sign right now. Boss Chun, I just got a batch of Yangtze finless porpoise. They're nice and fat. Have the head chef try one. Old Wu, I have guests today. So this is the supplier from the county seat you mentioned? Young and promising, huh? Boss Chan, I'll let you get back to it. I'll come by another time. Boss Chan, I'm a blunt man. Please don't take it personally. The color of this cured fish looks good, but when you smell it, the salt crust is too thick. That means the fish wasn't fresh enough when it was salted. They relied on heavy salting to cover the taste. And these shrimp. Of course, I'm not saying his goods are unusable. But if you're signing a 1-year exclusive contract, the quality has to hold up to scrutiny. The Yangtze finless porpoise I brought today. Have the head chef butcher one. Compare them, then decide. Chef Wu says the shells are hard. But hard shells are normal for pond-raised shrimp. They have more room to move and get more exercise. Pond shrimp raised in tanks actually have thinner shells and lose their feelers more easily. Cut one open and see. If the meat is firm and the vein is clean, you'll know as soon as you stir-fry it. The young man's got a sharp tongue. Of course, the shrimp you brought today are all good, but the quality of future shipments isn't guaranteed. How about tomorrow's dinner? I'll make one dish from each of your goods, then serve them to the guests for a blind taste test. Whoever wins gets the contract. You're Jiang Haikao from the county seat, right? Someone asked me to give you a message. Provincial capital business isn't for just anyone. If you know what's good for you, leave the truck and get lost. Who sent you? Don't ask. But the goods on the truck. Damn it. Why, you've trained before. I carried rocks by the river when I was a kid. I'm just a little stronger than most. Go back and tell whoever hired you. Business is settled face to face. Cheap shots from behind aren't interesting. Brother Haikao, when did you get so good at fighting? I got used to fighting over water at the ponds. Let's go. We still have the tasting tomorrow. Boss Chun, where did you get these shrimp? They're fresh, sweet, and springy. I haven't tasted this in the provincial capital in years. This cured fish is excellent. Is the smoky flavor strong? The salt level is perfect. It's incredible with liquor. Boss Chun, is the fish on the other plate from the same supplier? The taste is way off. The fish is a little flaky and dry. Hey, Boss Chun, my frozen fish is good stuff too. It just got delayed in transit. Old Wu, I've used your goods for 3 years. I've never said a word, but you saw what the customers found today. I won't be buying from you anymore. I made a few changes to the contract. Besides the farmed shrimp and cured fish we agreed on, I want river shrimp too. Over an ounce each. I'll take all you have. Brother Wu, how'd it go? Did you sign the contract? Sign my ass. Chun Weeking changes her mind faster than flipping a page. That Jan guy's lousy fish has him eating out of his hand. What about our goods? Don't rush. Go find out where Haikao's pond is. All right, I'll ask around first thing tomorrow. He cut off my livelihood. I need to let him know that making a living in the provincial capital Isn't for just anyone? Pull the cast net 2 yards to the right. The weeds are thick there. Shrimp like to hide. Okay. Brother Haikao signed the contract yesterday. Boss Chan also added river shrimp. If this net comes in good, this batch alone can make up for nearly half a year's catch. Let's start. Who's setting off firecrackers? The water upstream is muddy too. Someone dumped lime in it. Hey, who said you could catch shrimp here? Who said you could set nets in this river? Get up here, all of you. Our village has fished this river for generations. Which village are you from? That doesn't matter. What matters is clearing them all out like this isn't right. You have to leave some shrimp to breed. Where'd you come from? Don't worry about where I'm from. This river belongs to everyone. You want to wipe out all the shrimp yourself? What about the law? The lime bag and rope are sticking out of your pocket, and there's lime dust on your pant legs. If you were really just passing by to handle public business, you wouldn't hide in the bush for half the day. Old 6, take some men upstream and clear out the lime. Don't let the water reach the pond inlet. Go tell whoever hired you. If you want to compete, do it fair and square. Playing tricks like this is shameful. Brother Chow, what do we do now? They're waiting for the goods in the provincial capital. Today's catch was for nothing. I'll come check the water tomorrow, then we'll see. Haikao tested the net for a bit. The shrimp are back. They look fine. We cleared it out half the night. We also searched the riverbed upstream. We scooped up all the lime powder. I just saw them swimming by his net. There are quite a few. Set the net back where it was yesterday. Watch the depth. Got some. Today's river shrimp and cured fish made it to the provincial capital. Boss Chan paid on the spot. That's a lot. I bought it in the provincial capital. It's for Shaoyuer. And some fabric to make you new clothes. It's underneath. We made quite a bit from this batch in the provincial capital. I'll write it in the ledger later. With what we've saved before, we can buy a house in the provincial capital. Spend what you need to. Don't be so frugal. I'll save up more first. What does old Wu want this late? Boss Qian's been in the provincial capital for 3 years. Chun Weiking's restaurant has always outdone him. Haven't you thought of bringing that sign back? Chun Weiking just signed a supplier from the county. It's nearly year-end. Outsiders can't get a foot in. He's got good goods now. What can you use to compete? You came to see me in the middle of the night. Just to tell me that? Switch suppliers. I'll supply Fumanlu's seafood. 20% cheaper than what you get now. The quality won't be worse than his. Boss Qian, don't you want to take down Chen Weiking? Fine. Come by sometime and we'll talk. Bring samples for me to see. Old Wu, I only want results. Don't make me lose money. I want to see your boss. I'm Zhang Haikao's older brother. The source of his goods is questionable. Your restaurant can't use them. Sir, you can tell me what's going on. Where's your boss? Zhang Haikao got all his seafood by driving people to their deaths. Sir, or I'll call security. You've been kept in the dark. Your restaurant is working with him. Your reputation will be ruined sooner or later. Are you done? You're Boss Chun, right? I'm Zhang Haikao's older brother. I know better than you what kind of man he is. Where's the proof of what you just said? Security. Don't you believe me? Something big will happen sooner or later. Use his goods and your kitchen will be cursed. You don't know yet, do you? Zhang Haikao is fooling around with that woman boss in the provincial capital. Otherwise, why would she sign such a big contract with him? No way, Haikao isn't that kind of man. Aunt Zhang, you're too naive. Men turn bad once they have money. Zhang Haikao has some money now. That woman boss is young and capable. They meet behind closed doors in the kitchen every day. Who knows what they're doing? You can't just say things like that. What did you see? I'd like to see it myself. Would they let me see? Anyway, John Feng said, that woman boss is all over Haikao. She protects him like crazy. Think about it yourselves. A fish farmer. Why would a big boss in the provincial capital come to him to work together? He's not even handsome. And he can't sweet talk. Do you think she wants his few fish? Anyone can cure dried fish. I'm telling you right now. It'll all come out sooner or later. Then Mingyu will be too late to cry. Mingyu, you're home. And Zhang is here. Come in and sit. Mingyu. There's something I've been thinking about, and I think I should tell you. The village has been spreading ugly rumors these past few days about Haikao. They say he's close to that woman boss in the provincial capital. You know how Jinlin talks. But there are too many gossipers. You should be aware of it. And Zhang, I know you mean well. I know how Haikao treats Xiaoyuer and me.
I know.
Good, as long as you know. I'm just afraid you'll keep it all inside and say nothing. If you're upset about anything, don't carry it alone. Come talk to me. Mom. Mingyu brought you the pastries you said were good the other day. She also bought Xiaoyuer some toys. What's wrong? Something on your mind? And Zhang came by today. What did she say? She said the village is spreading ugly rumors. That you're close to that woman boss in the provincial capital. Mingyu. Boss Chan and I only do business. He checks the goods in the kitchen. I settle the accounts in the warehouse. Nothing else. If you don't believe me, come to the provincial capital with me tomorrow. See for yourself what I do every time I go. Haikao, it's not that I don't trust you. I just feel you're going farther and farther away. The provincial capital is so big with so many people. I'm afraid you'll go too far one day and not come back. Mingyu, I've never feared anything in my life. I'm only afraid you'll keep things from me. You're afraid I'll go too far. Then we'll go together. Come with me to the provincial capital tomorrow. I'll go with you. Yeah, and not just to show you the kitchen. Boss Chun's restaurant is changing its staff uniforms. Last time he said he wanted hand-embroidered styles. Your work is better than anyone I know. You should take this job. He'll love it. Can I do it? That embroidered cloth you showed me last time. If Boss Chen sees it, he'll be chasing you to place orders. You know better than I do what you're capable of. Then I'll go with you tomorrow. So this is the Mingyu you always talk about. Yeah, didn't you say the restaurant needs new uniforms? Her embroidery is better than the county fabric shops. Let her try. Mingyu, can I keep this fabric? I'll hang it at the front desk as a sample. Bring a few sample uniforms tomorrow. I'll have the tailor take the measurements. Name your price. Okay, I'll bring samples tomorrow. Mr. Chun. Human Lu opened a new place across from us. They put flower stands out front and hired a lion dance troupe. Their sign says, all seafood dishes are 30% off and free soup with every meal. Mr. Chen, Fuman Lu reopened across from us today. They put flower stands out front. The lion dancers have been drumming all morning. All seafood dishes are 30% off. Free soup with every meal. Fuman Lu changed buyers. Old Wu just became their purchasing manager. That heartless restaurant. They're selling spoiled frozen fish and shrimp. Once they're caught, they'll shut down for good. They can offer 30% off because they must be cutting costs. Cutting seafood costs means buying frozen goods. If frozen goods don't move, they spoil. Fumanlu is undercutting to steal customers. With so much volume, they'll care even less about quality. A place that uses spoiled frozen goods, customers will taste it sooner or later. When someone gets sick from it, at best, their name is ruined. At worst, they're shut down. You know Fumanlu well. Just my guess, Mingyu. That's it for today. Pick a design for the sample uniforms when you get back. I'll come with you tomorrow to deliver them. By the way, you can deliver those shrimp this afternoon, right? The kitchen's waiting for them. They'll be there before noon. All right, get back to work. Are you Mr. Jiang Haikao? Our boss, Mr. Qian, would like to buy you a meal. Please join us tonight in a private room at Fumanlu. Does Boss Qian need something from me? Boss Qian wants to discuss seafood supply with you. If you're available, meet us at Fumanlu at 7 p.m. Sure, I'll be there at 7. Mr. Jiang is here. Have a seat, have a seat. Old Wu pour Mr. Jiang some tea. Mr. Jiang, I speak my mind. I've seen the seafood you supplied to Chun Weeking. It's excellent. Give Fumanlu exclusive supply rights. The contract starts at 3 years. We'll pay half up front. Boss Qian is making a generous offer. I have no reason to refuse. But an exclusive deal is serious business. I need to inspect Fumanlu's kitchen first. If the goods aren't stored properly when they arrive, I need to know exactly what I'm dealing with. Otherwise, who's responsible if something goes wrong? What's so hard about that? Old Yu show Mr. Jiang around the kitchen and storage room. Let him see our facilities. Sure. Right this way, Mr. Jiang. Here's the storage room. The freezer's in back. Take a look for yourself. These expired a year ago. They're completely rotten. After thawing, the meat will be mushy and powdery. One bite, and you'd spit it right out. How long has this frozen shipment been stored? A little over 2 months. Frozen goods keep. It's fine. The shrimp shells are turning red. The fish is soft and powdery. You can even smell the ammonia. Old Wu, after all these years in seafood, you know whether this stuff belongs on a table? If I weren't trying to gather evidence, I wouldn't carry this stuff in my pocket for anything. Damn, Mingyu has a sensitive nose. I'll have to shower and change when I get home. Otherwise, she'd be disgusted with me. What's that smell on you? I spent some time in Fumanlu's storage room. The frozen goods were stored too long. The smell is strong. Go take a shower. I'll hang your coat in the yard to air out overnight. What's this? Evidence I'm going to the regulators first thing tomorrow. Fumanlu is using this kind of spoiled frozen seafood. Take a shower, then come to bed. Got it. These are frozen fish and shrimp I sampled from Fumanlu's kitchen storage room. They expired a year ago. They're seriously spoiled. We'll keep the samples. We'll send someone to investigate what you reported. I've long suspected something was wrong with the smell of their fish and shrimp. No secret to it. Just stick to fresh goods. No spoiled frozen stuff. We have steady seafood suppliers. Quality starts at the source. I hear you signed an exclusive deal with Yangshu in the county. Yeah, all of it comes from him. Sugar shrimp, air-dried fish. The quality stayed steady. At Chun's, if we can use fresh ingredients, we don't use frozen ones. That rule hasn't changed since we opened. See that? The capital's top green model restaurant. They use Haichao's ducks. It says so right there. Going on about controlling things at the source. Fresh and compliant. Wow, Haichao's really made it this time. Made it? What made it? He just supplies some fish and shrimp. So what if it's the capital's top restaurant? It's not like he owns it. He's just lucky. He's just lucky. His stuff really is good. When Haichao was struggling, none of you saw it. Now that he's doing well, you just call him lucky. You're only limiting yourselves. Haichao, I invited just you. You brought the whole fish farm crew. What's the fun in coming alone? Besides, I need to thank Boss Chan in person. You gave our crew a steady path. And my wife, I couldn't have come this far without her backing me up. And Daleng Lao Liu and the rest. They've worked day and night with me. This meal's on me. It's my way of thanking everyone. Fine, your treat. Then I'll order a couple more big dishes. You eat too. Okay. Brother Haichao, showing off your wife, huh? Ming Yu, I hung the sample uniform you brought last time at the front desk. 4 customers asked who embroidered it in 3 days. 2 of them own restaurants too. They want similar uniforms. Here are those 2 owners' business cards. If you're willing, you can talk to them directly. Thank you, Boss Chun. Don't call me Boss Chun. Just call me Wei Qing. It's a waste to keep talent like yours at home for fun. You should put it to good use. If you're willing, I'll take you to the capital tomorrow. We'll talk to them in person. See if you can work together. Okay, I'll go with you tomorrow. This is an old Hunan restaurant in the capital. The owner's last name is Liu. Last time he passed by my place, he saw the sample you embroidered. He wanted a full set on the spot. Let's go in and talk. Ming Yu, don't be nervous. Your skills are your confidence. Okay, take that first step. You embroidered this yourself? Yes, I made it. Can you make the back this neat too? Alright, I need 6 uniforms for the front staff, and 4 for the kitchen, all of them. Also, my wife likes that plum blossom pillow. Can you make another pair? Boss Liu, let her catch her breath. She's got a line of sample uniforms waiting. No rush, take your time. Just let me know when they're done. You name the price. Okay, I'll start when I get back. We visited 4 places today. 3 agreed on the spot. The last one said they'd reply tomorrow. Ming Yu, can you handle all that? I can. I stay up late anyway. I work during the day. Sister Wei Qing, I feel like I found my own path. Then keep going. The road won't close on its own. Excuse me, do you have a menu? One moment. Sir, take a look. What would you like? We have fresh steamed fish today, just delivered, and multigrain porridge. It's soft and easy to digest. Then I'll have the steamed fish and a bowl of porridge. Steamed fish is light on oil and salt for seniors. Young man, what do you do at this restaurant? I make deliveries. The delivery guy is politer than the managers. Hi, Chow. Are you busy at lunch? That old man sat here 5 minutes with no one helping him. I ordered for him. Shouldn't you mention this to your front staff? Who was it just now? Who was on duty? Yes, Xiao Zhou was at the door. A customer came in and no one greeted him. Go see what Zhao Zhou is doing.
Thanks.
Xiaozhou, you saw that old man come in today.
I did.
Why didn't you greet him? He didn't look like he could afford to eat here. I thought he just came in to sit and would leave soon. I don't care what a customer wears. Once they walk in, they're a customer. You judged him by his looks today.
If word gets out tomorrow,
Chun's name will be ruined over this meal. If this happens again, don't come back. And you too. The front of house handles all kinds of things. You shouldn't wait for me to tell you. Sir, you're here. Please sit. What would you like today? I'll get you a quiet table. Sir, you're back for another meal today? That fish you served yesterday, I thought about it half the night. Among restaurants in the capital, there aren't many young people like you who don't judge people by appearances. Not many at all. I brought people to inspect your place, your purchase records and kitchen storage. If it's really as you said yesterday, with fresh, compliant ingredients and clean procedures, then in a couple days, the Industry Association's recommended list will include your restaurant. Mr. Zhou, the kitchen records and accounts are all complete. I'll show you first. This way. Your kitchen records are very clear. Dates, amounts, and suppliers all match. The live shrimp are fresh enough. The dried fish is dry and mold-free. Not many in the capital do this trade as well as you. For next quarter's Capital Food Safety Recommendation List, I'll personally write a recommendation for your restaurant. Young man, where's your fish farm? I'll visit sometime. You're welcome anytime. The road behind the mountain is a bit rough.
if you go, I'll send a car for you.
Hi Chow, I've been thinking. Your fish farm's output plus my restaurant channels both have limits if we do them separately. 50-50. I take half. Think it over. I only have a few ponds and a few boats. You have channels across the province. Channels need the goods you produce. Without goods, channels are empty. I want to partner with you. Let's start a seafood company together. You handle farming and initial processing. I'll handle capital channels and branding. We split the profits 50-50. I know what I'm doing. You're worth it. Okay, but I have one condition. I'll put Zhao Dalang and Lao Liu in charge of the fish farm. I need people I trust watching the site. Then I can focus on the company. You decide. As long as the quality stays the same, I won't interfere with who runs the farm. Dalang Lao Liu. We're starting a company in the capital. I'm putting you two in charge of the farm. US? Then what about you? I need to personally watch the company's channels and market. You know farm management and expansion better than I do. Stocking, netting, dried fish processing. You call the shots. Ask me if you're unsure about anything. Usually make the call yourselves. Brother Chow, don't worry. Leave it all to us. I trust you. You've been with me so long. Which part of the pond is deep? Which part is shallow? You know better than I do. Lao Liu's skill at patching nets and fixing cages is unmatched in the whole village. With you two working together, I'm at ease. Okay, leave the ponds to me. Brother Hai Chow, dried fish and pork intestines. Should we expand those two? You decide. Drive those steaks 2 inches farther in. This ride's got power. It hauls loads over 3 times faster than a handcart. We can stack 2 more crates in back. For shrimp or fish, Brother Haikao. This thing cost a lot, right? We got part of the year-end payment. Bought it while we had cash. No more pushing carts to the city at midnight. Haikao seafood has really leveled up. Haikao's really made it. Yeah, he really has. A new delivery truck? They bought a new forklift. Our lousy roof still leaks. It soaked another bed last night. Dad. What are you doing here? Mr. Chan, I'm here to work. No pay needed. I'll wash dishes, serve food, mop floors, anything. Last time you came here to make trouble. You trashed the food in my shop and insulted my staff. I was wrong last time. We don't even have rice at home. My kid's crying from hunger. I'm not here to beg. I'm here to pay you back. I'll work as long as it takes for free. Come in. The kitchen needs a dishwasher. You'll get 2 meals a day. Find your own place to stay. Your dad went to the city. Sighed he was going to work. No clue how much he'll make. If he can really get by in the city, we won't have to live in this dump. Big brother. Hi, Cal. I'm here to work for Mr. Chan. No pay needed. Hey, Tao. I've wronged you. I stole your money all these years, spread rumors about you, made you pay off my gambling debts. I did every last bit of it. Call the cops if you want. Throw me out if you want. But I'll say this today. I don't ask for anything else. I just want to pay back some of what I owe. If I can't finish, I'll keep working. Get up. The floor's cold. I opened a seafood dry goods warehouse. Need a guard. It's easy work. Work nights, count stock, log shipments. Meals and lodging included plus monthly pay. If you're willing, report there tomorrow. If no one's watching Shaoli, bring him too. There's an empty room behind the warehouse. I'm willing. Good. From now on, seafood supply, processing, and delivery go through the group's channels. Our branch is still growing. Folks are welcome to come work. Even the back is so neatly done. Who taught you this craft? I figured it out myself. I learned the basics from my mom for 2 years. Then I practiced on my own. Next time you make a style like this, save one for me. I'll come by from time to time. Mingyu, congrats on your opening. I saw your sign was up outside, so I came in to look around. How's business? Better than I expected. I sold 3 outfits this morning and got a custom uniform order. Dad, look at the house I drew. That's a nice drawing. Cough, cough, cough. The warehouse set today. If I work 3 more months, I'll save enough to redeem our old house. At least we'll have a place to stay. I never thought I'd stand this high, looking at the city's night view. Then what did you used to think about? Just keeping the whole family fed and warm, with a roof that didn't leak. Now things are different. Yeah, now things are different. Oh, Xiaoyu's school is set. A top elementary school. He starts next Monday. We checked out his classroom this afternoon. His seat's by the window, with good light. Does he like it? Ha, he sat there forever and wouldn't leave. Said it's bigger than the window at our county home. Brother Chow said we'd add 2 more ponds next month. The fry are already ordered. How far out are your cured fish orders booked? Through the end of the year. Chan's added another batch. Then let's keep at it. Mom, Dad, my teacher said my handwriting improved. Then we'll steam fish for you at home. I want sweet and sour fish. Okay. Hi, Cal. You said you had a dream. You dreamed your past life was hard. Sort of, but maybe it wasn't all a dream. Either way, as long as this is real now. The counties and towns around the city. Mr. Chan's network reaches here now. But there's still a huge gap up north. I'm closing tomorrow. I'll go south with you to take a look.